Today I want to talk about how to completely transform your face as somebody who basically looked completely different every single year for the last like 10 years of my life. When I was in high school especially, like there would be a 6-month period. At the end of that 6-month period, for some reason, I would just look way different than I looked before. And even now, I never look the same, ever. Like the typical stuff that would make a guy unattractive, I basically had all over my face. Regardless of that, I feel like I've made some pretty decent progress when it comes to transforming my look into somebody who actually looks like they could attract women, and these are like the very basic things that will really impact your face. I'm not going to go too much into body or anything like that. I'm specifically going to focus on your face, but these are like basically what I did to kind of completely transform my face from somebody who just kind of looked ugly and just didn't look like they take care of themselves to somebody who actually somewhat looks like they try to take care of themselves. The first thing, and this is probably the most important thing, and that's losing body fat. The number one main reason why I look so different in these 6-month period cycles that I was talking about, 99% of that was just because I had less fat on my face. I think it's just because I carry a lot of fat on my face. I genetically kind of just have a round face. Like I could gain 5 pounds and it will be very noticeable. It will change my face. Like it'll be very noticeable. You can easily tell I've gone up in weight. Basically the first place that it goes is to my face, and it's just very obvious. I just got shredded. Like it's really that simple. I just kept losing body fat. The more body fat I lost, the more defined my face got. 99% of features that people consider conventionally attractive for men are all directly linked to just having low body fat in your face. The less and less body fat you have on your face, the more of those features start to pop. I literally just posted a video on how to lose face fat, but to sum it up, all you need to do to lose face fat is lose body fat, because you cannot spot reduce fat, which means you can't selectively lose fat in one area. So you can't just lose fat in your face. That's not how losing body fat works. You have to be in a caloric deficit, and you have to lose it everywhere. There's a number out there. It's called your caloric maintenance, and basically what that is the amount of calories that you eat on a daily basis to maintain your current weight. So it's just like the regular amount of calories that you eat throughout the day. Your caloric deficit is basically you purposely eating less than that amount. Go and look up calorie calculator online and type in your information. Ask for your height, your weight, stuff like that. It should spit out a number basically telling you what your caloric maintenance is, and it also will give you how many calories you need to lose weight. Your main goal every single day should just be to eat at that number. I use MyFitnessPal, but just go and download a calorie tracker app and then just track everything that you eat throughout the day. And then if you just do that every single day, you will lose weight, you will lose fat, and your face will start to get more and more shredded. And that's when you'll realize that being lean is like 99% of male attractiveness. It's just being lean in the face. So the second thing that I did to completely transform my face was clearing my skin and getting rid of my acne. It might not be the same for you. Like some of you watching out there probably already have clear skin. Some of you have acne just as bad as I had mine, but for a very long time, I just had some dog shit skin, bro. It was so bad. I would wake up and walk in the mirror and I literally had like literally white flakes on my cheeks. It was that bad. My skin was so dry. I had white flakes on it. There's multiple things I did to clear my skin. It's not super clear even now because I just, like I said, I have acne prone skin. The first thing I want to talk about is probably what has kept my skin as clear and as clean as it is now. I actually don't think my skin has been this clear since I got off Accutane, and it's all because I was using high quality skincare products, which actually leads me to the sponsor of this video today, which is Teach Hanley. Yeah, so my looks did not improve significantly until I started clearing my skin. Having acne all over my face was the biggest detriment to my looks, and it did not clear up until I did multiple things that I'm about to explain. But using high quality skincare products and actually like taking care of your skin is a very important process to basically recovering your skin's health and making it just look a lot healthier and cleaner and stuff like that. The skincare system that I use to do this is Teach Hanley. Teach Hanley has some of the best skincare products on the market for men, specifically catered to making your skincare routine as uncomplicated and uncomplex as possible. And trust me, I know a lot of you guys out there are busy, right? We have a lot of responsibilities. I got to go to the gym. I got to work. I got to sit down and like do all this stuff, record these videos. I got businesses to run. We have things to do. Some of you have jobs. Having an uncomplicated skincare routine is just the most important thing for most of us men. And that is exactly what Teach Hanley provides. And that right there is why I would personally recommend to you Teach Hanley's level 1 system. So basically it comes with a daily wash. This is actually my favorite product that they have. It works so well. It comes with exfoliating scrub. Like, you can grab this, open it, pour it on this exfoliator right here, rub it on your face, and it will exfoliate your skin, make it look much better, much clearer. It even comes with an AM and PM moisturizer. Basically everything that you need to make your skin glow and look as healthy as possible. And to make it dead simple, it even comes with this instruction card explaining how to use the products and even when. And trust me, coming from a guy with probably the worst acne prone skin you'll ever see, this system has tremendously helped my skin and helped me improve my attractiveness. It's looked the clearest it's ever looked in the last like couple of months. I mean, it surprised me. I'm not gonna lie, it surprised me, but it works. They have over 10,000 5-star reviews from guys just like me and you who have seen massive differences in their attractiveness through these systems. And as I've partnered with Teach Handley today, they're offering you an insane deal. So just click that link in that first description and get 40% off your first purchase. 40% off. And if you become a member, they'll give you 20% off every purchase for life. If you have acne like me, this skincare system, I promise you, will tremendously help you out. The last thing I did to improve my skin was I took a drug. I took Accutane. It's a drug that's supposed to get rid of acne, and for me it worked, but it's just a very harsh process. So you just take it for like 8 months straight. The main thing that I noticed was just that my skin was really dry. How, like, you can visibly see how dry my skin was. I literally looked like, you know how sometimes you walk outside and it's cold and your lips are like crusty and chapped? That's how my entire face looked 24/7. That's how it works. So you take the drug and it's supposed to get worse before you get better, but it dries up your skin, but it also clears most of the acne out of your system over time. So it was really bad for a couple months, and then right around like the 7th, 8th month period, my skin was literally the clearest it's ever been. I don't know if you're struggling with acne. I'm not telling you to take Accutane. If you've tried everything, because this is how I was, if you've tried everything you could possibly do and it's still not working, I would maybe ask your parents about it. But it is very harsh. It wasn't that harsh for me, but for most people, there's a lot of side effects. It's very harsh, so just don't take that lightly. I would just ask an adult or something like that about it. And then the third thing I did, I experimented with different hairstyles and facial hair. Part of the reason I look so different is because my hair looks so different. I look completely different with short hair than I look with long hair. I look completely different with blonde hair than I look with black hair. Like, I just look so different. I started looking into hairstyles that kind of could Looksmax me and kind of like make me look better. And the thing that I wanted was like dreads. I wanted like a freeform dreads. I wanted like a really, basically like a giant kind of like lion's mane of just dreads, if that makes sense. I got starter locks and I just let them grow over time, and then they got longer and longer and longer and longer, and eventually when they started getting really long to the point where they covered my forehead, I looked way better than I had ever looked. And that was when I started realizing how important hair is to improving your attractiveness. If you're a guy who's struggling right now, like, you're doing all the other stuff, but you just need something, like, you need something to kind of push you over the edge into that next territory, that next level. First off, I would say grow out your hair. Most of you probably have short hair right now. For some people it works, but if you're just not a guy who's the most genetically blessed ever when it comes to bone structure and stuff like that, I would definitely 100% suggest that you grow your hair out, because that, like, even the guys who are blessed look better with longer hair, and you're probably not. Like, I'm just being real. For a specific style, I would just say do what I did, which is find a guy who looks like you. So go online, find an attractive guy who looks like you, some guy who you can kind of model yourself after, and look at the type of hairstyle that he has, and basically just kind of take that and then kind of tweak it a little bit to make it your own. That's really it. I mean, all three of those things is just what I did to completely transform my look. I'm still working on it now. Yeah, if you do all three of those things, you should see a massive difference in your attractiveness. And I will say real quick, I'm talking about how to be more attractive here and stuff, but I'm not going super in depth. If you want a super in-depth explanation on specifically how to manipulate everything about your face to just make it look way more angular, way better, things like that, I actually have a free guide down there in the description. I'm gonna put it, it's gonna be the second link in the description. Click that free guide, enter your email, and watch that video, and I can guarantee, I've had so many people hit me up and tell me how much it's changed their life. That free guide has changed their looks, like literally just me talking. Take that information and apply it so that you can become much better, because I want you to be the best version of yourself the same way I want to be the best version of myself. I'm here to help you. All right, so yeah, that's it.